Good evening, everyone. A very happy welcome and beloved warm regards to all the lovely participants. Good evening, Mr. Bobbin. Good evening, Zamil. Good evening, Lakshman, Pooja, Mr. Prashad, Miss Priya, Ravi, and Shiva. Very good evening to all of you. Wonderful. I
Good,
can
good evening, sir. Good evening.
Very good evening. I can see all the participants with great energy wishing each other. That's lovely. On Saturday, when there are a segment of society who decided to go and enjoy, you have decided to come, be a part of the learning, learn from an experienced professional, and grow your talent, grow your inner potential. We all have the potential. We all have this innate potential within us. It is that we just need to realize and bang on. It is like golden Buddha. Once there was a Buddha in Thailand. It was made of gold. To protect this Buddha from foreign invasion, the soldiers, the local monks, they covered that Buddha with mud. Over a period of time, gradually people have forgotten that there is a Buddha covered with mud residing in Thailand. And that is when one day there was a young monk sweeping on the floor of that monastery and saw a glimpse of such an intense glow. And that is when the community figured out, the new generation figured out that there is a golden Buddha. So they cleaned that entire stature and they figured out that there's a golden Buddha inside that mud. Similarly, all of us need that day-to-day sweeping. We all need to polish, we all need to brush up the existential limiting beliefs that we have inside of us. And today, and on this day, when we are sitting in the National Safety Week, Miss Anita, the speaker of the day, decided to come and safeguard you from committing mistakes that usually people do, because of which they do not attract success. In fact, there is a famous saying that money makes more of who you are. Let me repeat once again. Money makes you more of who you are. Money is not something which comes and facilitates you. It is something that makes you already who you are. It makes you more of you who you are. And today Miss Anita has decided to come and make more of who you are, to bring that inner grit inside of you and to show you that yes, you can also do it. So how many of you are interested in adventure? Please type A in the chat section. Do you feel, do you need adventure in your life? If yes, please type A in the chat section. And I can see Lakshman, only Lakshman, Trisha. Good. I request all the participants to be an active participants in the chat section. Don't be, don't be a spectator, be a performer, because performers get success, spectators only clap. So I don't want you to be a spectator, I want you to be a player. So without any further ado, let's bring on this fire, let's bring on this amazing journey, a journey called the 4-degree rule. Let's see the treasures that Miss Anita has in her Pandora box and see how we can change our life. So I would like to request, before calling Miss Anita, I would like to ask how many of you are excited about this workshop? Please type E in the chat section. E for excited. I would like all the excited participants to type E. My God, so excited people are. So without holding further ado, let me invite the speaker of the day, the speaker who is none other than Miss Anita. Miss Anita, are you there?
Well, thank you so much. Thanks to the audience. They really joined me and they really want to know that 4 rules. Actually, I gave this name to this particular event, 440 watt. Well, I will share each and everything to you all. And today I just ask you certain question first. Question number one, I just want to know, do you really want to live your successful life? If yes, then put in the chat section, I, only I. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. That means it is what everyone wants. Lovely. Second question, do you want a good communicator? You want to be a good communicator anywhere. If you go anywhere, you can speak confidently. If yes, then please type I. Fast. Perfect. That means everyone wants. Perfect. Next question. Do you want to learn a new skill? If yes, then please type yes in the chat section. Please do it fast. Do it fast. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Thank you so much. I got a great answer from everyone's. That means everyone wants a successful person and a good communicator. Of course, you want to learn the new skill. Then, my dear friends, I just would ask you this question. Why you haven't yet? What is the reason behind of this? Why you haven't gotten that success, what exactly you are looking for? Well, I would say to you certain things today that everyone wants: success life, success career, success job, everything. But despite of it, they don't get it. That reason is what today I really do share all the details to everyone. Let's begin. See, I just would say to you what happens, that everyone wants success, but lots of people, they are confused to get that. I just would say to you what happens whenever they take the decision, they just get confused whether they would do this or not. Because of this, they never have taken the right decision. It happens. So I will share to you one story. Before I go further, I really want to share to you one story which I have been sharing to everyone, my students as well. I do share it. So story is all about, I just want to say, one boy is there. He is looking ugly. He looks ugly. Everyone speaks about him that you are ugly, you are black. And he faces this trouble since his childhood. Although he is 11 years boy. Every time he feels demeaned, disappointed, and disrespect from everyone's. Despite of it, one day he was fully into the sorrow and sad, and he went on the bare road where a far and far place was nothing. He saw one balloon seller selling the balloon. Well, what he did it at that particular time, that he filled the gas inside the balloon. So he was observing these things a long time. So first, he, as you know, that gas is there, helium gas, and then he filled it and then he threw on the air. Nicely, it went on the air. What happens that he filled it and he just minutely observed these things, that Oh my God, that how nicely it goes on. One first balloon color was green. He filled and he threw. Second balloon color was red. He filled the gas and he just flew on the air. So he did it in this way, and at the end he picked up one black color balloon. So he was just looking at it very surprisingly, and he just ran over there and asked this question, Uncle, can it fly? And balloon seller laughed little, smiled little, and said, yes, why not? So didn't you think that? He said that, I really don't know. So then he smiled and said that any balloon can fly. It does not mean the outer color. It means only the inside, what you have in inner. So if you have a right gas inside, then definitely you can fly. I mean to say that thousands of the people, they only give up just because of people or the surrounding or your community say that you can't do it. Thousands of the boys and girls, they just kill their job, they just kill their dream just because of everyone says you can't do it. But the problem is here, they always do confused because they really don't understand their inner side. So ladies and gentlemen, I would say to you, understand your inner side. Try to understand your inner. Thousands of the people, if they say to you that you cannot do it, but you in the inside of your inner says that I can do it, then you can do it everything. Although this story everyone says to you, every motivational speakers could speak in this way, but I just would say to you that why people do confuse when they take the right decision, because they don't believe on themselves. They don't want that to flourish by their own name. They want to do something which people say, but they don't want. Therefore, thousands of the students, they just get failed every single years because they want to do something else, but their parents, their surrounding, their entire community speaks about something else. That is why they are the biggest failure in their career, in their life, and of course, in their relationship as well. So I would just say to you that most important thing is you have to understand one thing, that is you have to listen to your soul, your inner, and if you feel the full gas, then no matter who says what, no one in the world can stop you to do what you want to do. So this is my first statement which I really want to give to you. The second most important thing which I would say to you, and see the next slide. This is the next slide. Please read these lines. And everyone knows he is the successful person in the world. Although I would say to you, everyone says to me that success is something mystery. Success is something no one knows about this. Before 5 years, I was 85 kilo and I reduced my weight. Right now, I am looking little okay. I would say to you, many people, they know me very closely. They asked me these questions that, Anita, what you did? Similarly, if you are a successful person, then your surrounding, your friends definitely would ask these questions to you, that how you be successful. Although I just created this picture for you all, and you can see that although I am not a good I can't do it nicely, I know it, but still I would say to you that this person is a normal man and this person is a successful man. Although what happens, this successful person is just sitting on the chair and this normal man came to a successful person and asked that, oh, hi, a successful man, how you be a successful, why not I? Then a successful man asked that, what do you love to do? A man, a normal man said, I want shopping, I want entertainment, I love to buy new products. So a successful man said, you love to buy new products, I love to create new products for you. I love to create, I love to give the entertainment to you. A normal man said, that I love to go for outing. A successful man said, I love to do research and development. You love, as normal man, you love to take the money, you love to borrow the money and you expense somewhere. I love to take money or I borrow the money to invest in the market. You love to gossip. I love to research and development. You are the followers. I am a leader. You want to sleep 8 to 9 hours. I want to work 22 hours. Elon Musk does it. He works 22 hours in a day. You love to just gossiping and asking the questions. I love to research the answer. You love to invest your money into your entertainment. I love to invest my money into the market, as well as I'm looking for the options, opportunities. And of course, I want to settle everything, whatever I want. Therefore, I am a successful man and you are a normal man. This is the not mystery. This happens with all the successful person, although everyone wants. That is why you all have written in the chat section that everyone wants success in their life, in the career, in their relationship. But the problem is here, but very few, only 5% people get success in their life just because of they really want, mean it, what they want to say. But the thousands of the people, they only think that they want to be successful. After this, they sleep. After the session, may that you take it these things for a day, that Anita says something, let's work on it, and tomorrow you forget about all these things. Therefore, success does not touch you, does not knock your door, and it goes to the Bill Gates, it goes to the Mark Zuckerberg, it goes to the Elon Musk, it goes to the Ron Malhotra, it goes to those people who really means it. So therefore, I would say to you that success, for you have to earn that success, you have to think of that success, what exactly you want, mean it, you want that. For this, that you have to sacrifice certain things, which is very important. So this is what actually I would say to you regarding the success. It is not at all mystery. It is all about your dedication, your consistency. Of course, everyone wants that, the shortcut, but unsurprisingly, I would say to you, there is no shortcut. It is only that consistency, persistency, and your hard work and your determination, which you take it every single day without fail. So what next? let's move on to the next thing, which I would say to you that majority of the people, they do mistake. What is the success? Sometimes what happens, we have certain ideas which can fail as well, and it's quite okay. But problem is here that we do not work on it next. Therefore, I would say to you, some degree of actions are absolutely wrong, or sometimes you take it the right degree of action. So I will just share to you certain degree of actions which you can correlate. If you are the same, then the time is you have to change yourself and take it the right degree of action. So here we go. I will share to you that the first most important thing is that you have to understand your degree of actions. What mistakes generally you do every single day, you really don't know, but it is with you and it goes by you only. So for this, you have to work on it and you have to understand your degree of actions. Let's move on, that one after another, I will share to you the degree of actions. Here we go. This one, the first degree of action, and this is all about doing nothing. Well, I would say to you one thing very clearly. People hate difficulties. They don't like it. They hate meditation. They hate hard work. They hate consistency. They live their ease life. They are very happy with their ease life. Although that doing nothing means you give up everything easily because you think that it is not required. But on other hand, I would say to you, they also do certain hard works. How? I will share to you. Who does not want to do anything? Suppose that I meet with 18 years old boy and girl. What happens? They don't have any clarity. They don't have any vision to do something. What happens? When I discuss with them, what do you want to do in your life? Nothing. My father would decide what I have to do. A lot of boys and girls, I just generally meet with them. They don't have any idea what they exactly want to do. So I asked them, then 24 hours, what do you do? Well, I just watch some movies in the OTT platform. I have Netflix. I have few friends. I just speak with them, chit chat, just hang out with them outside, nothing else. I am super happy with my life. Well, I asked them that, do you want to change your life? No, I really don't want to change my life. Then do you get scolded at home when you do not wake up early in the morning, or you just lie down a long time? Yes, every time my mama speaks like this, my father scolds me, but who bothers? Who cares? What happens, I would say to you, doing nothing means they are absolutely out of the track. What happens with them, I would say that they do also hard work. How? I would say to you, well, a person who really does not want to wake up early in the morning, so but he sets the alarm and he puts aside and he slept. In the morning, when he just got that alarm, when that sound comes inside his ear, what happens, that he just snooze it and again he sleeps. So that also, for snoozing also, that he picks up the phone, he snooze that and again he sleeps. That means he also does the hard work for this. If someone watches a long time movie or the serial or whatever, that means he puts his brain, his entire body, and he watches that. But the problem is that he does not understand this is called that he or she does the kind of hard work, but they don't understand this thing. That is the reason only they're doing nothing, but despite of it, the lethargic, boredom, and of course, the bad relationship, bad jobs, bad life, bad career, it is all about this simply welcome. They simply welcome all these things and they really don't want to move on. The most important thing is, I would say to you, Grant Cardone, everyone knows he is a great marketing person. He is a biggest person. He is a hacker. I could say that he can hack you, right? If you have any money, you bound to give him. This kind of the person he is. And he says that when he was in wrong track at that particular time, he was not thinking about to learn something new. He was just thinking about that how he move on from this particular problem. And that is why today everyone knows him. Every good person, big person, including all that top-notch persons, everyone knows who is Grant Cardone. So the first most important thing is, do not learn the new things. That comes later on, but before that, you have to adopt some good things which will help you. That means meditation, early morning, you have to wake up and you go to the bed at least on time, 9, 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. max to max. Go on to bed, sleep nicely, wake up, execute your plan, whatever you want to do, and then you do that what exactly you want to do. So on track is required rather than learning something new things. Do not jump to that particular things which you don't have any idea, but before that you try to understand what you have and how do you manage to do all these things nicely. The next important point is second category, second degree of action person. I will just share to you. Retreat. It's a second degree of action. The people, they have a wrong experience. They have a wrong mindset. They really don't know what they want to do in their life because experience says a lot. You have a wrong mindset because suppose that certain things happens in your life. Suppose that English Times cheated you, that English Times takes the money from you and does not give any kind of the sessions to you, then automatically it comes in your mind that I will not go through online sessions or online service just because of they are fraud. They are a biggest fraud. But at least we can just make ourselves like this. We are honest. That is why at least you don't have that mindset that I will not go through another subject or another things by the online. You really feel it that English Time does it the same thing. They are professional. Of course, we will get the professional in the planet. And it happens. Everyone is not the same. Although retreat is something, retreaters are personifies fear of success. They fear to get that success because they have a wrong mindset. They have a wrong experience and they really don't want to push and just throw them out. No, it does not happen always. Everyone is not wrong. Everyone is not fraud. Everyone is not untrustworthy. Everyone is not like this. So what happens that majority of the people, they give up just because of they have a wrong experience, bad experience. Of course, they really don't want to improve and move on further. If you fail into one subject, that means you feel that this subject is very difficult, I can't do it. If you are fail in your first UPSC exam, then you just take it, you just throw your all the books just because of no, it is nothing for me. If you fail in one exam or one job, then you think that it is so difficult. I would say to you that if someone invests in the market and market gets sucked, then he or she feels that I will not invest again into the market because this is not for me, and this is called the retreat. Marriages fails. Therefore, I want to be single. I will not do the marriage. That is called the retreat. I am fail into my acting career. I really want to go for the waiter job, but I will not start again my acting job. That is called the retreat. Market is down. Jobs are not available. I will not get the job just because of I don't have any talent. That is called the retreat. People feel like this, that they are absolutely nullified. But the problem is there here. You have to understand what I said, feel inside. Your inner, your soul should be there, who says about that what the quality you have. If you think like this, that you have that quality, then you can go anywhere without hesitations, without having any kind of supporting. You can do it, these things. One student I have, he says me one day, if you have all these things, suppose you want to do business or you don't have any supporting system, that means you are fair enough. Whatever you can do it your own. You do not ask to anyone, or you do not need any kind of support. Either if you are fail also, that is your, if you are successful also, that is your, but it is on you only, who creates the story, who makes the history, and who wants to show to others that what exactly you are. Either you are a failure or you are successful. Therefore, I will say to you that this is most important thing. If you have anything, try to understand. Do not act like a retreat, because experience can be bitter, can be bad, can be sad, can be very awkward for you, but ultimately you have to understand that is the only one event, one incident happened. So many incidents are there, so many events are there who are waiting to you. You have to cross that things, you have to go there, you have to think of that, you have to just push, and you are the winner. So do not retreat. Try to understand, if you are the second degree person, it's a second degree of action, then you stop it and try to think that how you could be better in your life. Number third, this is the take normal levels of action. It is the third degree. What happens, it is, we all are like this, because I would say to you one thing. Normally what happens, people love it average life, average marriage, average girlfriend, average boyfriend, average school, average college, average job, average. Everyone does it, these things. Morning, they pick their bag, they go to office, They work over there. Again, they come back, they sleep, they have marriage life, they have kids, and they always engage with all these things and they never think anything else. What happens? This is called that the average life. Everyone, 90% of the people, they really work on it and they really believe on that, that average life is a really good life. And people also suppose that I have this business and majority of the people ask me, why you started this business? No need of this business, your job is going good. Why you think like this, that you just invest your more time, more money, more things, more like a stress you take it? Why do you just start like this? Right? The fact is that people really love these things like a cozy lifestyle and they really get settled in their life. But I really want to ask you this question. Do you really want this average life? Don't you think so that you also can rock in your life? You can do it whatever you want to do it. Whenever you think to buy something, you will not check your wallet. Whenever you go outside to plan something for your parents, you don't feel that, how do I give my uh, course fee for this? Thousands of the students, they come and said that actually I just started this course, that is why I can't continue this English times course. So this is all about the problem. They don't have this mindset. Not only the time, the problem is that the money. They have ample time. 24 hours is sufficient for them because OTT platform is now available for 24 into 7 and everyone wants to watch this, but they really don't want to invest their time with the English times. It happens with thousands of the students. But I would say to you, more or less the majority of the people, they just manage their wallet, their finance. That is why sometimes they really get stressed and therefore they do not continue with us a long time. Many of students, reason because of average lifestyle. They really don't want to grow. And it happens because someone speaks like this that Anita, I just want to say you, I really wanted to be like a CEO of this organization, but I can't because I don't have that quality. What qualities are you talking about? Qualities means a communication, qualities means emotional intelligence, quality means a leader. So these all are the skills. You can easily develop it. Who stops you not to learn this? Only one thing. That is either your finance or you do not think about this because you feel that I can't invest. I can't go in this way. You always think like this. And therefore, you are always what you were past 15 years or 10 years, the same person you are now as well. Try to understand my point. Majority of the people, they live their average life. What happens if they live their average life? They do not think of bigger things. If you change your mindset, I have seen it. I closely seen it, these things. That is why very strongly I share this point to you all. Because when you just asked to my team, I never think of that how much money it goes. If it is the investment of the training and development, it is the investment of new things, new adoptions. I never stop. I never say that you stop it, you do not do, because I always try that to enhance as much as. Why? Because I know that the right investment on the right time, and I am not at all the average person. I do not believe on it. When I was working into the organization at that particular time also, I always kept in my mind that how do I grow in my life? Now also, how fast, how strongly, how speedily we just grow and grow in our this venture. And that is why I would say to you that average people always get balanced between the normal expenses as well as the expenses what generally they do it. So therefore, I would say to you one thing: try to understand one specific thing. Do not act like an average person. Big, think for broader, make yourself broader, and go ahead, just try to grab it. I would say to you, law of attractions or nature definitely would work if you start to think like this. And of course, it will help you out to be like a stronger person. What matters does, it is not a big deal. The matter is only that if you think like this, I want to be bigger one day, then of course that ladder automatically get started by one after another. The most important thing is that mindset, average mindset. Thousands of the people, specifically your parents, they really don't believe on the business entrepreneurship. They don't want that you just go to the YouTube channel, speak there, make it this kind of the things. They say they feel like this, it's a bullshit, only doctor and engineers can earn. But my dear friends, these days YouTubers can earn more than that. Only one post, only one video, that is sufficient to make yourself broader and very projector, because you have that talent which people want, and people really come for you, to you, just because of you have that things which they don't have. They definitely want to learn, and they want to be the same what exactly you are. Therefore, it is most important thing, do not act like you are the average person. Don't buy anything average. If you go to the any market to buy your any vegetables or fruits, at that particular time also you check that vegetable whether it is looking good or not, whether it is good or not, the condition of that vegetable is good or not, then when you buy it. So think of it. If you are like lethargic, lazy, and you are the average person, who will buy to you? This is the question. Therefore, do not live your average life, because it is not required. Although people just go to the safer side and think like this, that average life is, that means we are very safer. But I would say to you, it is not at all safer if you do not have that maximum risk. You do not have that power to take the maximum risk. That means you are nothing. So therefore, I would say to you, take little bit risks, not maximum. Although we take it just because of I just started these things where I need to take the maximum risks, but at least you can take little bit of risk and would just live your life as a leader, not the followers. What next? Massive action. This is a 4th degree, and I would say to you one thing. This is our experience. I would say to you what happens. Thousands of the students, they do call in a day to Arindam, and Arindam talks with them and just try to evaluate or give the right counseling to them for their better career. Well, only one question I could not understand yet, because it's been almost 2 years we have completed, and I would say to you, one thing, that many people, many students, they do call and ask that, sir, actually, I want to develop my communication skill. I have only 2 months. I want to improve my communication skill. So just tell me, sir, in 2 months, I can be the better one. The problem is here, they want to learn certain things, which is actually difficult, which is actually very, very difficult. That is why entire world get panics because of this reason that they don't know. Japan and China also have lot of like a stress that to learn something, and the people in our country India, they actually know this English language, but despite of it they fight a lot because of they are not a frequent speaker on this language, but they have only 2 months to overcome all the problems what they have been facing since their childhood. I don't understand what kind of the commitment, what kind of the things, if you really want to do within 2 months for this, that you have to invest your 5 hours. So are you ready to give your 5 hours? If yes, then of course you can do it. But no, then think of it. If it is a 5 hours in a day, constantly that you have to work on it, then how do you ask these questions to somebody that 2 months I have and I really want to, because I want to go to the abroad and therefore I have only 2 months and I just want to make myself a flourish. Well, I don't understand this concept of the person. I would say to you, I was also the same person what they are today. They called us, they asked these questions to me. I would say to you, I was also working one organizations where I had a lot of work. Despite of it, I gave my 2 years consecutively. I never missed a single session of my session, and I worked hard. I spoke a lot. I opened my vocal cord. I shouted a lot. Right now, the kind of the voice I got it just because of I did practice on it. Then how it is possible someone comes and says that within 2 months he would be flourish this language, which is absolutely difficult language. Everyone knows that so many things are there. Although I would not tell to you that you get scared because of, I would say to you, this is a very difficult language. Of course, it is not, but language takes time. It is language. It is not at all something you can eat and it just, you just be flourished with that. So therefore, I would say to you that despite of it, ask the question, right question, that what are the methodology should I follow? What are the things should I follow to improvise this language? But do not give your deadline what exactly you are asking every time to Arindam. Second thing, massive action means you don't think about any kind of time period until you are not success in that particular things. You have to work hard, you have to give your best, you have to think best, and then you just feel yourself, I have done it. That is called the massive action. I will give you the best example. Arindam works for us as in marketing, and he does it these things very nicely. Thousands of the time that he got rejections, that people really do not want to join just because of they don't have time, they don't have money, they don't have these things, they don't have that things. They think specifically the majority, like a 97%, they are confused to take the decision, which I said to you, that thousands of the students, they have confused. They really don't know what is exactly they want and it required. So what happens when Arindam got a call, he never stops until a person could not speak like this, that no, Arindam, I don't want. He never stops. He gives the call, he gives the messages, he just posts all these things, he calls for the workshop. Do not invest your money, but at least listen to us so that you can get the idea what exactly we want to give to you. And therefore only that he works a massive actions in every single time until they don't empanel with us, and until they don't feel that this is the right platform, right thing, and this platform make them the perfect in their career, in their relationship, in their job, in their life, until he does not stop it. And this is called the massive action which he takes every single day. Are you doing the same? This is the question. If yes, then you are also the successful person, what exactly you do expect from you. Although I would say to you, you have to decide which degree of action now you are taking up and what movement is required. Actually, you have to decide, and you think accordingly which one is the best one for you and where you want to go. This is the time you have to think of it, you have to work on it, and of course you have to go there where you want to go only with your persistence, your consistency, and your work. I will just share to you a very great person, powerful person. He said about this that if you don't get new problem, you don't create the enough action. Do not feel worry or do not feel hate to get the difficulties or the problems, because problems are there just to give you some solution. And therefore, love the problems as well. If you are not the first, if you are not the first, I'm so sorry, if you are not the first, you are the last. So if you are not the first, if you do not work on it, somebody would come and brings it and takes it and be successful, emerge the victory, and you only stipulated over there as you are. So do not give the chance to others that he or she will take it your everything. You first fight for that. You want to live a beautiful life. You want to stay a beautiful house. You want to live with a beautiful spouse. You want to live with your beautiful kids. You want to drive a beautiful car. You want to go a beautiful places for your tour purpose. So grab it, or else somebody would come and takes all and you cannot do anything. So do not do like this. Just work on your consistency and be perfect. Try to be perfect in your work. Excel yourself, learn some new things, learn some new skill which will help you to develop, to improvise your characteristic. Thank you so much. You all have joined. You all have participated in nice way. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience.
Wow, super amazing, Miss Anita. Thank you so much for such an intuitive and imbibing value. I hope all the participants who have been with us since the time we started, they must have gotten some value, and I can see people participating actively by means of chat. It is really appreciative. So first of all, I would like all of you to please use this right hand, put it on your left shoulder and pat yourself. Pat yourself for being so patient, because that is the first quality of any learner. There should be a patience, and you exhibited that patience. And second, you understood the concept of 4 degree action steps. And today, if you take even one single step out of here and start enacting upon it, I believe you can literally change and see a massive difference in your life. I hope the 50 rupee or 100 or 500 rupee note that is inside your wallet right now, 1 hour back, it was 500. Now also it is still 500. Means the value addition in the money did not happen in that 1 hour. But in this 1 hour, please type Y in the chat section if you do feel that yes, there is a value addition that has happened in you. If yes, do type Y in the chat section. If you do feel that there is a value addition that happened inside of you. Thank you so much for all the lovely answers. And now the platform is open for Q&A, feedback. If you have any question, you can ask Miss Anita. If you would like to share your positive feedback, even that also you can do. And I really loved, I fell in complete awe with the kind of energy that Miss Anita exhibited today to make sure that we get the valuable lessons. So at least we should clap for Miss Anita. We should give a virtual clapping, which you can find on your Zoom application. So we should definitely give a virtual clapping to Miss Anita. Wonderful. Thank you. That's really amazing. And now the forum is open for the discussion. If you have anything, if you would like to share anything, you can ask Miss Anita right now. You can simply unmute your audio and you can put up your question. Yes, Zamil.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Arindam and Anita, sir, Anita ma'am. So basically, I don't have any questions, but I am much very thankful because the sessions you are providing on a weekly basis it is very fruitful, and basically on the last session I have attended, so I just try to apply something in my life, and it is like so shocking because I get somehow I try to manage my time. I started waking early. I fixed my time. So something new is started happening. So thank you very much for this lovely sessions, which is held on weekly basis. And Mrs. Anita, so very thankful because it was a very lovely session today. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jamal. And Jamil wrote like this, that I am the one who took the admission after a year. Yes, it is what the confused mindset, whether I go or not, whether it happens or not. So many things are there. So that
So
you have to.
basically, I talked with Mr. Indam last year, and I took all approx 1 year to take decisions. Should I go for the class or not? And it is not the matter of money, because it is only to think that might it will help me or not. So thinking like this on taking a long time. So I think if you are investing something, you are learning something, and I think that it is the best investment if someone is investing on self, right, to learn something. Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
Superb,
Well
Zamil.
said. Well said. Thank you so much, Jamil. Great.
And yes, Mr. Vittal.
Hello, hi Miss Anita madam.
Yes.
So your session is very nice. Okay, we have learned most of the thing. Okay, we are taking most of the time for thinking what to where to do, what are doing. We are not spending our money for our own investment. Means
Correct.
that's a I got the good idea from you. So normally we are living the average life. Just go to work and do our work and get back to home. But it's not good for future. Thank you very much. We are thinking about the massive actions henceforward.
Yes.
So, unless until you never think big, you never achieve anything in your life. That's a good
Absolutely.
idea. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay. I
Thank
think
you so much, sir. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
that you joined and you shared your valuable feedback. And it
Thank you.
means a
Thank you
lot.
very much you also for such a wonderful session you are giving.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vittal, and thank you so much, Mr. Prashad, for your valuable comment. It really means a lot. We really do care, and that's what, to give you the value, to make sure that you get some value. And before we conclude the session, I would like to here clarify one thing, because a lot of people do think that in Saturday we do not get the opportunity to speak. Well, on Saturday, these weekend workshops are here to help you building your mindset so that you can take massive actions, and whatever you learn, you do apply it in your life, and that will also help you to magnify your lifestyle and communication skills. Monday to Friday, the regular sessions which you do, there you get 80 to 90% chance, 80 to 90% of your time is given to you for you to speak. So in our regular sessions, it is you who speak, and then the trainer rectifies you. Then the trainer gives you the feedback. However, on this weekend, on Saturday sessions, it is more of helping you to get out of your comfort zone and become the best version of yourself. So don't worry, in your weekday session, you get the more opportunity. It is you who speak and we remain silent, because our job is to help you becoming better. So that's something which we need to know. And I would really, yes, and I would thank you. Thank you so much.
Kaigasha. Thank you.
And before we conclude, I would like to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of English Times. Keep on investing your time in these kind of productive activities every single weekend. It's been almost 2 years. Every single Saturday, we have been doing these workshops without a single failure, and we will keep on doing it. And for all the students of English Times, it is open. You can simply come be a part of it and enjoy and magnify the results. God bless you. Take care and
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kakasha. It means a lot.